Quite some time ago, when the universe was made, there were 4 divinities with unbelievable powers, who safeguarded the sky from every one of its adversaries. What they didn't expect was for the king of demon, referred to as Wukong, to challenge them as well. The divine beings battled irately against the Monkey King, yet they were no counterpart for the demon power, and are immediately crushed individually. This powers the Buddha himself to show up and fixing the demon onto the human domain. Numerous years after the fact, a little fellow called Tian is being directed by a mountain god, who shows him the mountain that is catching the Monkey King. The kid chooses to wander there without anyone else. As he goes into a puzzling cavern that becomes filled by dimness, Tian stumbles over and tumbles down into an enormous opening, where he sees a monster sculpture of a Buddha in the middle. A strong devil shows up before the kid, who ends up being the Monkey King. It's uncovered that Wukong has been caught inside the mountain by the divine beings for 500 years, and he's nearly made crazy by being secured for such a long time. The demon attempts to break free by and by, yet is just moved back by a power field, as endless tree plants start whipping him from sides and thumping him onto the ground. In the wake of seeing the demon's anguish, the kid uncovers that he's here to free Wukong, as he was given a supernatural staff by a god called Venus, who has the ability to break the power field. The article changes into the god, who concedes the demon opportunity by giving him a supernatural box. Notwithstanding, he should convey this thing to the Mountain of Hearts, which will likewise return every one of his powers simultaneously. Wukong hears this and starts snickering. Prior to impacting out from the mountains and leaving everything in ruins, the demon makes it into the opening, as he starts partaking in the natural air, yet is stunned to see that Tian has some way or another made it out too. The kid uncovers that Venus is caught inside the demon city, and asks the monkey to help. However, Wukong denies, as he detests every one of the divine beings for making him endure. Before their discussion proceeds, the monkey sees that an evil presence young lady is running for her life, as a giant beast jumps in and thumps her, flying across the field. Incidentally, the lady's name is Yin, and she significantly maddened the Lord of Savages by declining to wed the demon. Not long before the young lady can be killed, the animal's assault is by the Monkey King, who thumps the adversary in reverse, utilizing colossal power. The savage fights back, however Wukong can get through the foe's assaults, while avoiding the beast's fight hatchet. Notwithstanding, the beast figures out how to land a hit, which thumps the Monkey King crashing onto the ground. The beast accuses irately to completions of a blow, yet the assault is halted in the nick of time by the evil presence young lady, who's controlling the beast by utilizing her woodwind. Wukong sees this and takes the risk while thumping the beast onto the walls, previously kicking the giant weapon onto the beast's neck, and killing the savage. Yin goes towards the monkey ruler and thanks the Wukong for saving her life, yet in addition uncovers that her companion is likewise caught inside the demon city. Tragically, the monkey isn't keen on saving lives. However, he additionally understands that just the god Venus knows the genuine area of the heap of hearts. This gives the monkey no other decision except for to head towards the demon city, where incalculable beasts are living inside. As they are loving the Dragon King, Wukong is rankled by the circumstance, as he feels that individuals have neglected his name, and chooses to end the commending by removing the music. Every one of the demon spirits are enraged by the interference as they approach Wukong with antagonism, while requesting to know what his identity is. Shockingly, after discovering that the Monkey King is here, the demons start chuckling at Wukong for losing a large portion of his powers, while ridiculing him for being so feeble. This fills Wukong with outrage as he punches a demon across the room and killing them. Wukong going after the wide range of various demons while thumping them away like dolls, and overcoming every one of them simultaneously. The monkey bounces towards the giant post in the focal point of the room, and uncovering his incredible weapon, the golden staff, which is supporting the whole structure. Wukong is stunned to see that his weapon is being utilized as just structure material, which takes him leap towards the roof. The monkey shows up onto the rooftop top while wanting to free the huge weapon. However, is gone after by the dragon demon, who's here to look for retaliation for his fallen confidants. Wukong attempts to fight back, however he's getting crushed onto the ground. Simultaneously, Tian figured out how to slip into the foe's base close by the demon girl, as they adventure considerably more profoundly into the prisons. Fortunately, they can find the old divinity who's perched on the stone stage, while the man seems, by all accounts, to be alive. Shockingly, the elderly person likewise uncovers the demon girl, who ends up being a golden cicadas that came from the sky. Prior to their discussion, the demon have found their area too, which powers Venus to magically transport individuals away. They show up onto the roof where the monkey is battling against the mythical dragon, while Venus asks the foe to let them go. Nonetheless, the mythical dragon just answers with much more, goes after that overwhelm the individuals and pushing them in reverse. The foe can take hold of Wukong, and start smashing Wukong's bones, yet Venus break the demon's wizardry while magically transporting them away. The group shows up into a secret woods, where the monkey requests the divinity to tell him the area of the pile of hearts. Shockingly, Venus guarantees that main Wukong's master knows the area, Yet the man has kicked the bucket quite some time in the past subsequent to exchanging his own life to save the monkey from being killed by the divine beings. Understanding that his over-the-top pride caused his own master's demise, Wukong falls into a mindset of misery, while promising to track down the heap of hearts close by his new companions. The following morning, individuals keep wandering into the backwoods attempting to find the strange spot. They show up onto a monster precipice, as Wukong attempts to settle on where to go. In any case, they notice that something is off base as foreboding shadow structure above them out of nowhere. Various dull figures show up right behind the gathering, as the foes are uncovered to be the workers of the evil serpent, who are here to polish off the Monkey King. The rivals brings a huge twister that figures out how to immerse the whole region, while sucking individuals very high. Wukong attempts to clutch his balance, yet neglects to save his companions as they fall straightforwardly beneath the bluff, while the adversaries pins the monkey onto the ground. Fortunately, before Wukong is killed, the flying radiance shows up and saves everybody high up, while the monkey is stunned that Tian had the option to call his mysterious ride. Nonetheless, the kid is clearly too youthful to even think about driving, while at the same time making the aura shake, and dropping the demon girl's supernatural woodwind that terrains into a close-by lake. It's uncovered that individuals here are attempting to dispose of a horrible demon, as they recruited a demon hunter called Julian to play out a custom. However, the man has no abilities. The mists obscure as 3 shooting stars traverse the sky, while colliding with the humans' town. Individuals rush towards the area, and is stunned to see Wukong and his companions, while accepting that they are sent from paradise to protect the town. The demon hunter sees that individuals are not focusing on him, which compels him to uncover his actual structure as a pig evil spirit. While hurrying towards them, simultaneously, Julian lets individuals know that Wukong is the Monkey King, and guarantees them that he will annihilate the antagonistic demon for the townspeople. The pig demon makes sense of that a horrible beast has showed up inside the stream, while focusing on any human who actually considers going close to water, as it gobbles up individuals horrendously, despite the fact that Wukong wants to help the outsiders. As he sees the affliction in the residents' countenances, and with the consolation from his companions, the monkey chooses to remain and ward off the demon. The locals start working all together, as they go through the entirety of their metals to construct a weapon for the Monkey King, which is weighty for one individual to convey. Shockingly, Wukong can lift the weapon with a solitary hand, and swings it, while preparing to battle the demon. The monkey stands by without complaining alongside the lake while individuals take cover behind the structures to trap the demon, and the demon show up behind the Monkey King as it weighs to deal with assault him. The demon jump starts out from the water, while making a beeline for Wukong. However, the monkey can thump the animal away and hammer it onto the ground. This powers the beast to turn around into its human structure, while Wukong taunts the demon. The waterway demon ends up being incensed as he dispatches towards Wukong. However, Wukong can avoid the assaults and thumps the adversary into the water. This resident sees this and celebrates in triumph, believing that the demon has been crushed. Unexpectedly, the beast leaps out from the lake and dispatches towards them. In any case, Julian can get the beast and toss it back very high. He bounces towards the beast while striking the demon and thumping the demon squarely into the water. Individuals take the risk and starts maneuvering onto the ropes, while catching the waterway evil spirits inside their nets. The residents commend their triumph for getting the beast, while saying thanks to the Monkey King for all that he's accomplished. Shockingly, Wukong lets them know that the genuine guardian angel is Julian, as the pig evil spirit was the person who persuaded him to remain. The residents hear this and saying thanks to the man too, and in any event, permitting him to wed his crush, regardless of realizing that Julian is a demon. Once in a while later, Wukong goes towards the demon girl and gives her back the instrument that he had the option to recover inside the lake. The lady inclines advances to thank the monkey for what he's finished, yet is amazed that Wukong is feeling the loss of any heartbeat. Yin understands that the monkey is feeling the loss of his heart and vows to assist the demon with recovering what he lost. So Wukong can at last get his life. What individuals don't understand is that the risk is here, as Tian is captured by a puzzling figure, while the townspeople are killed individually. The two gets once again to the festival, yet they seize that everyone individuals are dead, as the senior advises them to run before killed also. Julian likewise gets once again to his new sweetheart's home, however just to see that the lady is languishing on the floor, which makes him cry in anguish as the young lady kicks the bucket in his arms. Simultaneously, the Monkey King surges outside and assaults the gatecrashers, while uncovering that this wretchedness was brought about by the dragon demon, who has followed them here. This fills Wukong with monstrous fury, as he charges towards the dragon demon while going after the adversary energetically. Be that as it may, the dragon demon's power is major areas of strength for excessively. It figures out how to thump the monkey across the field. Fortunately, Yin has seemed to join the battle, however the foe arranges her also close by her companion, the dragon serpent snickering at Wukong, while conjuring up the entirety of his energy to kill the Monkey King. Shockingly, the assault is come by Tian, who salvage individuals by utilizing all his inward powers, thumping the adversary away, and blacking out onto the ground. This makes the dragon demon understand that the kid has a great deal of energy inside his spirit, while wanting to take him forcibly to assimilate every one of his powers. Wukong sees this and dispatches towards the adversary, while attempting to save his companion, yet the dragon counters and sends the monkey crashing onto the ground. This permits the adversary to leave close by the kid, while the demon girl creeps towards her companion who is biting the dust. Shockingly, the old god appears and advises her that to save the Monkey King, she needs to forfeit herself close by the golden cicada and transform into the demon's heart. The lady gets her woodwind and playing once and for all, as the golden cicada shows up and lands onto Wukong. This makes the demon start having a dream of his master, who questions if the monkey has tracked down the Mountain of Hearts, while Wukong apologizes for bombing once more. In any case, the elderly person uncovers that the monkey has tracked down the area, prior to returning the demon's full power into his body, while causing Wukong to understand that his fight isn't over yet. The monkey demon can recapture awareness, yet he sees that Yin is passing on subsequent to giving all her energy. While Wukong has no real way to save her life, the lady tells the Monkey King to not be miserable as she hangs over. However, this time she is ready to hear Wukong's pulse, prior to dying once more, vanishing into the breezes. This makes Wukong be filled by rage, while yelling for his flying radiance. The monkey rides onto the cloud as he surges towards the foe, not understanding that the dragon demon is as of now retaining Qian's power, while killing the kid. Simultaneously, Wukong has made it underneath the demon's pinnacle as he looks straight towards the monstrous shaft. The monkey energizes all his power and striking the golden staff utilizing huge force, and lifting the giant weapon high up. This makes the whole structure break down onto itself as the dragon demon crashes onto the ground, while the Monkey King can re-emerge close by his giant weapon. Nonetheless, the adversary has likewise recuperated from the fall, as he arises into his new structure that looks like Devil himself. However, this doesn't terrify the monkey ruler, as Wukong charges towards the adversary. The dragon demon dispatches various assaults towards the monkey lord. However, Wukong is capable to avoid them as he tosses the golden staff right onto the adversary. This powers the adversary to fight back and pushing Wukong in reverse onto his giant weapon. While the dragon demon attempts to snare Wukong from behind, the monkey can evade the assault. As he maneuvers onto the golden staff and crushing dragon demon, the dragon demon is compelled to invoke his power and can stop the irate blow, while the two accident onto the ground. Wukong sees this and tosses the weapon, as he dispatches the giant staff right at the foe, while causing an enormous blast. Shockingly, when the monkey recaptures his vision, he sees that he's drifting in the mists, while the voice of his lord lets him know that this is the Mountain of Hearts. It just so happens, the spot he was searching for has forever been inside himself, where his consideration for humankind was touched off by the demise of his companions. Wukong watches in satisfaction in the wake of realizing that his friends and family are currently in paradise, while promising to monitor over humankind from here onward. The end. If you like this story, please subscribe to the channel and like it to motivate me to bring you more stories like this.